Cool. I mean, like, oh my God. Wow. Wow. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me on MDWK9 TV. Today, we're just trying to figure out our new equipment. For one, this microphone right here, it blows. I mean, well, the microphone, I guess, in itself isn't all that bad. I mean, it could be better, but I bought the whole kit for $30. The only thing that was a little bit more expensive is the sound thing that's going through it, which used to be my old microphone, but I wanted to give this one a try. And so far, this fucking stand that's on this thing, it sucks. I extend it out and it drops, and it keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. Those little twisty dealio things that you twist to try to keep it and hold it and everything else. It sucks. Look how dirty my baseboards are. They're so nasty over there. I gotta fix them. But that's the life of me. I gotta fix a lot of shit. A bonker. What the fuck is a bonker? I think it's self-explanatory. I think a bonker is something you go bonk and whack the dog with. Like, hit him on the butt or hit him on the back. I'm not sure. Maybe she'll explain it. What is a bonker for dogs? Maybe there'll be a quick video of what a bonker is. Remember, folks, these dogs are dogs. As a responsible dog owner, you need to give them choices and help guide them into shaping YouTube for more videos on the bonker. It is a very popular tool used by balanced dog trainers. Let's see what a bonker is. Let's listen to what a bonker is real quick.
Hey everyone, it's Scott from the Dependable Canine and a bonker. What is it, how is it used, and how do you make it? So a bonker looks like this, and it's simple. It's a towel that's rolled up with a couple rubber bands on it. What we use this for is, it's one of the tools we can use. And we can use it to stop unwanted behaviors like jumping up on people, biting, barking, whining, growling, lunging.
How? By bonking the dog with it? I'm assuming you gotta whack the dog with it because it's called a bonker. Look at this guy's smile. He doesn't want to say a bonker is made to bonk a dog.
Great nonsense. The list goes on. It's a very awesome tool, and actually sometimes it does work better than an e-collar on the highest setting. So very valuable, very cheap and affordable. Something that also comes to mind, doorbell, door rushing.
Doorbell, door rushing, doorbell, door rushing.
I mean, there's so many things that you can use this awesome tool.
There's so many things you could use a bonker for. I mean, if your dog's jumping up, guess what? You bonk him. If your dog's barking, you bonk him. If your dog's rushing for a door, you bonk him. If a dog's biting you, you bonk him. But don't worry, it's a towel, not like a stick or anything.
And it's a towel. It's not going to hurt your dog.
A bonker is made to bonk. Look, he's bonking his head.
Doesn't hurt. It just is startling.
It bonks them. So now balanced dog trainers are resorting to bonking their dogs. What the fuck? I'm gonna bonk you. Hold on. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Come on. I'm gonna bonk you. I'm gonna bonk you! I'm gonna bonk you! No! Oops. Fucking bonkers, man. It is bonkers. Straight up, this shit's bonkers.
And it's like uncomfortable for a dog. Dogs hate projectiles. You don't necessarily have to throw it. You could also just hold on and smack them.
See, I mean, this is counterintuitive to some of the training I like to do because, in all honesty, sometimes the bonker, the rolled up towel, I like to use as a reward for a dog. Like, per se, if a dog gets the right scent, I like to throw the towel for them to run up and play with, and it's a reward. So, I mean, why the fuck am I going to bonk my dog and make him scared of it? Something I want to reward them with. Fucking bonkers. I mean, these guys truly are bonkers.
And we're looking at hitting him on the head. And I know some people are going to be like, what? You're hitting dogs? That's abusive. No, it's not. Again, it's a towel that's rolled up. It's not.
Ah! Oh my god! These people have lost their mind! And like you saw, I'll show you the amount of people using bonkers. This is not the first time I've heard of these bonker people using bonkers. I've heard it for the past few months, and when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, cool, because I think it was Solid Canine. Solid Canine Training was the first one I saw using this, so I'm like, oh, cool, look, they're using the reward system that one of my good dog training buddies out in Punta Gorda does, and he knows. I'm like, cool, they're actually doing it because some of the folks out there actually know Jeff Gelman. And so I'm like, cool, and then it turned out to be a fucking bonker.
Not going to hurt the dog. It's not abusive. It's a form of a consequence, a punishment for an unacceptable behavior. To stop unacceptable behaviors, unwanted behaviors.
Dude, this guy can't even fucking talk, and what the hell is on his shirt? Did a dog piss on him? Did a dog piss on his shirt right there in the fucking corner? I mean, if you're gonna make a video and you got dog piss on you, bro, take off your shirt, put on a new one. Yeah?
You gotta pair it with a consequence that is meaningful to the dog. And I don't want to nag the dog. I don't want to spend months trying to get a dog to stop a behavior. I don't want to have to manage a dog. I want to teach them that it's unacceptable, don't do that again. And the bonker is a very effective way to do that. And say you have a...
So is any other fucking tool that you're going to use for adversive methods. I mean, a bonker is just many of those tools. You have the choke chain, you have an e-collar, you have that little sidekick Caesar Milan does. Shit, you could even give a leash correction with a regular flat collar. And for a lot of the dogs, not hard dogs, but soft dogs, which most dogs are pretty damn soft, that leash correction will do wonders just with the flat collar leash. I mean, if you do use adversaries, I mean, I wouldn't want to use an adversary where the dog has to actually see my motion to bonking them or see an object coming, because then if you don't have that object, the association is no longer there. Oh, I'm not talking to the camera again. The association is no longer there, so if you don't have that fucking towel with you, guess what? The dog's going to be like, shit, there's going to be no consequences. I mean, maybe if you use it as a variety of a lot of things, but a lot of the time for a correction, if you're going to give a correction, you don't want the dog to associate a movement from your body with that correction, because then if they're doing naughty things or whatever and you don't give that movement or that movement, they're going to continue doing it, especially if you give it to them from an object that's so big like a rolled up towel. They're going to be like, dude, my bonker's not here, I gotta fucking act nuts. And imagine you guys complain so much, you people that hire dog trainers, about carrying treats with you. Imagine carrying this big ass fucking towel with you everywhere you go. I mean, that's fucking insane. If you're complaining about treats, you're not going to like this towel. And this wasn't meant to be even a 10-minute video how it's going. This is crazy. This is meant to just try out my new equipment, my new camera, this little setup right here, mashing my face, the audio, the video, this thing, all together to see how it goes. It wasn't meant to be like, what the fuck is this? But I'm sorry. I got carried away. I'm fucking bonker. This guy's bonkers.
A little puppy, you have a puppy, it's nipping at you, it's jumping up on you.
Bonk it!
You can use the bonker on it. And we find it to be very, very effective. Now, the bonker is made with a normal bath towel, and you want it to be 2 feet wide, and you might have to cut a little bit off your a strip down your bath towel to make it 2 feet wide. And then you fold it in half, like a hot dog. We're going back to kindergarten, not a hamburger, a hot dog. And
then you
bonk a hot dog, and then you roll it up tightly until it's about 4 inches in diameter. And if you're not sure what diameter is, it's the distance across. So about 4 inches across here. And it's tight. Then you take number 64 rubber bands. If you didn't know, there is actual ratings and
I think they used to call those fucking newspapers. Now they're calling them bonkers and they're using towels. But I mean, those old folks, they use newspapers. And I swore as psychology is graduating and we're getting a lot further along with behaviors and how to teach certain behaviors. I mean, I'd assume that we're graduating a little bit and we're not so concerned about punishment. I mean, this has been my biggest concern with folks like this and people teaching and training people to teach their dogs, is that they focus solely on punishment. And if you're focusing solely on punishment, and I've had this mistake back when I used to be a yank and crank type of freaking trainer, when I used choke chains, that a customer or a client of mine went to the extreme and collapsed the dog's larynx because every time it was messing up, he's like choking the shit out of it. I mean, it wasn't just a nice little correction like, hey, stop. I gave him that opportunity to correct the dog, and what did he do? He misused it. I mean, fully, completely. And a lot of people, they're not smart enough, or they're not willing to take the time and have the patience to use the tool properly. So if I'm going to correct a dog ever, I generally don't like the owners correcting the dog, because a correction should be only like once or twice maximum that you need to do, not continuously carrying that bonker. Look at this fucker's cheesy smile with the dog piss on his shirt. Fuck you, you dipshit.
On rubber bands, and you want the size number 64. This rubber band.
Okay, I'm done watching this video. I kind of want to show you guys how much shit is on Bonkers. Hold on. This is fucking Bonkers. Bonkers. Okay, using the bonker. Good doggy YouTube. The bonker, happy hound. Let's watch the bonking demo real quick.
Come on, bud. Oh, you are so good. God, where did you get him? He's gorgeous.
The rescue.
Huh? Rescue?
Yeah, I think he was from a backyard breed.
Well, I don't know what he was from, but he's. Look at this. Look at these legs. You know those quarter horse pictures where his musculature is just gorgeous.
He's not overdone.
No, he's not. He's yeah. No. Okay, what was he doing? He was pushing my hand. So I've just created...
See, I mean, in my training, I actually like the dogs to push their hand. I like to train and drive. So, I mean, to getting bonked for that, I mean, it's kind of unnecessary. And look, it scared the shit out of him. And as a correction, I guarantee you this asshole's going to do it a few more times. Hold on.
The contingency. Push my hand, get bonked. Your choice, free ride. Take a ride on the reading, but it's not the reading. Did you guys know that? It's the Reading Railroad. Monopoly? Mm-hmm. Yes, Reading. But you'd have to live back east to know that.
Well, now the dog's crawling in his lap, and he's okay with that, but he's not okay with the dog bonking. If it was me, and look, he's starting to touch oh, wait, you can't see. He's starting to touch the dog right here, so I'm assuming he's going to start petting the dog, which is going to be teaching the dog that this is acceptable, and I'm assuming later it's not going to be acceptable, and this dog is going to get fucking bonked for it, which is, in my mind, completely unacceptable.
Now, so I bonked him. What's he do? He gets back in my lap. He gets back in my lap. You're so good.
I don't like that. Solid Canine actually shared that. I don't like how the fact that he accepted the dog going in his lap like that, because eventually that's going to get annoying as shit to him, and eventually he's going to have to bonk that, because he's going to be like, dude, I want my space. I don't want you like diving over here. And it's going to become a habit when this dog gets corrected, per se, or a voice is raised that he's diving into the lap. And when you're pissed off at your dog, I'm sorry, the last place you want him is around you. You kind of just want your space. You want to cool off. And that's going to annoy a lot of people even more. So they're just going to constantly get bonked. They're going to get bonked for this. They're going to get bonked for that. And that's why I hate teaching punishment. I mean, it's a horrible way to really gear your dog training regimen around. But anyways, I really think that's it for right now. I mean, you guys saw all these bonkers. Let me go back over here and show you all these bonking videos. So it is a real new big trend. But if I am going to correct a dog, I don't want them to see this bonk coming out, and I don't want them to associate the punishment necessarily with an object. I just want them to associate the punishment. I mean, a leash correction does justice if you're going to use it, whether it's a pinch collar, or a choke collar, or a shot collar, an e-collar. That would be the best ways to do it, not using a freaking bonker. Damn it, man. I want to just go back so you guys could see all these bonking things, but it's like my internet's being all bonky. I mean wonky. Being all wonky. So, like I said, we are already up here. Bonkers with bad attitude and dog training. Puppy realizes he's at dog park. Goes, oh, Bonkers, teach bonk. I mean, there's a few good ones. That guy I found, I mean, like, there's a whole bunch of shit on bonking. But anyways, this is Dave Phillips with MDWK9 TV. Thank you for watching. And this channel is not just about me roasting these people, even though it happened to be a roast today about bonkers. I'm going to show a whole bunch of different things. I'm going to even include my own training on dogs. My other camera, like I think I said, it broke because my dog's so happy she always wags her tail. I left it on the counter, which was idiotic of me, and her tail hit it, and my lens broke. The little plastic pieces on the inside kind of broke right off, so I have to get a new lens before I really start doing high quality videos. You guys are probably going to be seeing really shoddy quality videos, but you know, it is what it is, and I have what I have, and I don't have millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars to keep up with my equipment, so this is what it is. Thank you. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe, man. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and leave a comment below. I love you. Bye.